IRC Collections 1. So you have these people in chat from all over the world. They come online because they have lives so exciting they have to get away from their lives. They think to themselves, oh shit, my life is so good, so much fun and excitement, so many adventures, I just need a break. I need a break from all that fun and money and girls and drugs. I need a break, man. I just can't keep doing it. It's too full on. So I come to LibraIRC and I chat to people normally, of course, because I'm normal as well. I have a normal chat with people about, I don't know, food, sex, religion. What else is there really to talk about? And we all chat and have a good laugh and we hang out together, relaxed. And, we have a great time, we make a lot of friends. And I add people to Skype. And then on Skype, I have voice chats with some ladies and video chat too, where sometimes I get naked. I get naked on my camera, and sometimes even the ladies get naked as well, and so we're both like, naked on camera together, and we kind of hang out. And that's that. Nothing sinister. Just two adults, generally adults, you hope, hanging out together naked on other sides of the world. Occasionally I hear that people meet people in person from chat rooms. I've heard it doesn't always go well. Sometimes the men or the ladies are slightly more overweight than their photos, uglier, or are completely different people altogether. But, LibraIRC and other chat rooms and servers like that do have a good side too, which is the great friendships that can last years and even marriages. Yes, people have met on IRC and got married and had children even. So, it's kind of like a dating site, I think, for some people. Not so much for me, because I'm an overweight, balding, toothless man. So I haven't been able to get anybody to go on camera and want to meet me in person after that. I get laid in the real world though. I find that women just can't resist me. I'm always out having sex, and the only time I'm in chat is just to pretty much, just to hack people with my Commodore 64 beast of a computer, where, I am leaked to the max, and pretty much with my hacking skills I can pinpoint someone's IP address down to the nearest letterbox. Then I go around their house and I leave messages written on toilet paper under their door and stalk them for a while, living in bushes. That is pretty much my life these days, because I'm a multi-millionaire as well. I forgot to tell you that. I am a multi-millionaire. I have money just pouring out of my pockets wherever I walk, and people just run behind me trying to pick it up. I had to get a street sweeper to follow me around in my car because I was just dumping so much money out of the boot of my car. I'm also a famous musician. I've played with Bob Dylan. And most of the people I chat to online are also famous, rich, and sexy people, especially the women, of course, wink wink ladies. In LibraIRC, we are the kind of famous people of the world, really. We just, we pretend we're not. We pretend we're just normal people, but we are just super famous rich people, really, that pretty much are just in hiding, and it's the only way we can socialise is by text without getting stalked. It's a hard life for us famous rich sexy people, and even the kind of problems that a famous person faces, are not enough to gain sympathy from the government and kind of give me a little bit of help. I need some help from the government to kind of help me through these tough times where, truckloads of people are kind of coming to my house wanting autographs and trying to kind of be my friend on the street. I walk down to the shops and there's just people camping out trying to get a glimpse of me, and I wear different beards and moustaches and sunglasses and fake noses because I'm just that famous in the world and rich and sexy that pretty much I have to take a armoured car to the shops now. But yes, that's IRC for you, really. I mean, we're all in the same position in IRC. We all have these kind of secret lives that we don't talk about. We just talk about normal stuff, have a good time, casual chat. We don't get into the heaviness of our kind of global fame and try to be super cool like that. We don't do that. We just talk about food, sex, religion sometimes. Some of us are religious. I've heard there's some Satanists on IRC. So yeah, you got a Scientologist. There's also Tom Cruise was in the chat room the other day. Had a good chat with him. Satan was in there. There's been many famous people. Jesus and God have been in the chat room. Brad Pitt, of course, comes in, and in disguise, of course, as Brad Pitt, so you never pick it. You never realise he's Brad Pitt because it's too obvious. You go, that's not the real Brad Pitt, but it is. So he's a bit of a clever guy. I never think of him to be smart, because he always seems a bit stupid and good looking, but he's actually a little bit smarter than you think. And of course, the moderators. Let's talk about the moderators. The moderators of LibraIRC have all got pretty much really big penises, even the women, and don't mess with them because they just Z-line and G-line you out of there, and then you have to change IP, which takes hours. It's hard to do. No one's worked out how to do it properly for 20 years. We've been struggling with that in my organisation. We pretty much made a joke about it at the office. How do you change an IP? It's like trying to change a Buddhist into a capitalist. It's not easy, and we struggle with it every day down here at Microsoft. Bill hasn't been in for a while. The stress of IRC has got to him. When IRCQ was sold to the Russians, he was on there, didn't realise, and they got his logs of him talking about Windows 10, and pretty much the Russians now have Windows 10 because of that. So we've got all these Russians with the Windows 10 heavy artillery that it is for hacking, and the Russians are pretty much using Windows 10 against America. It's very scary for Bill, as he was logged cybering underage men. Well, they turned out to be men. They thought they were underage girls, but they're actually men.